Hej, cześć, siemano ludziska, powracamy do Hogwartu. Ostatnio plądrowaliśmy, można to tak sobie nazwać, a przynajmniej próbowaliśmy, grobowiec czarownicy, żeby odnaleźć hełm. A teraz lecimy. Oczywiście zapomniałem się przywitać. Albo nie, nieważne. Ogólnie to zaspałem, dopiero wstałem. Dlatego może mieć głos taki trochę dziwny. Lecimy teraz do kolejnego zadania, które nie wiem gdzie jest. Tutaj. Aż tu? Czekaj, misję. W cieniu posiadłości mam się spotkać z Sebastianem Fletcroftem. Mam nadzieję, że poznanie nowej osoby sprawi trochę radości jego siostrze Annie, ale coś złowieszczego. Dobra, to spotkajmy się najpierw może z Sebastianem. Smyk mi pokazuje, jak używać kapsakwy do ratowania magicznych zwierząt. Czyli pewnie on będzie w tym pokoju życzeń. No dobra, to najpierw spotkajmy się z Sebastianem. Ale tam się może jednak teleportujemy, bo no, kawał drogi. Albo chociaż odrobinę bliżej gdzieś. Tutaj chociaż. Chociaż tutaj. A wy zostawcie łapkę w górę, komentarz i subskrypcję oczywiście. O. No Jezu, nie, to znowu. Dobra, mamy to. Tutaj tymi rzeczami się raczej zajmować nie będziemy. Łowieczki, łowie ludziki. Oczywiście, że tutaj jakieś zbóje na dole. Chyba jednak muszę lecieć naokoło tej góry. Szkoda, że w dół się nie da spojrzeć. Było ciekawe jest, jak wysoko mogę się wznieść. Aha. Tutaj tak jest jakiś zapora. Jak ja mam się tam dostać? Gdzie ja jestem? O Boże, dobra. Tu jakiś obóz. Szkoda, że nie da się właśnie przelecieć nad tą górą. Kto to gadał? O. Już jesteśmy? Prawie. Jednak się schodzi z tą wycieczką. To jakaś kolejna wejście do jaskini chyba. Na minimapie widzę. Jest takie chwilowe przyspieszenie. Zsiąść, by wejść. Moment. Gdzie ja jestem już? Gdzie ja doleciałem? Nie, no dobrze lecę. Bo tam pominąłem kurde wszystkie możliwe płomyczki pił, ale dobra. Dobra, lecimy już prawie na miejscu. Pierdziele, ile tam przeciwników na dole, co chwilę. Feldcroft. Mam nadzieję, że to nie jest Feldcroft. To co tutaj widać? Dobra, wiecznie nie umiem się zatrzymać na tej... O, pomyczek.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
Nie wiem, kto to gadał ogólnie. Tam nikogo nie było. No i dobra, zaczekajmy sobie teraz tą chwilę. No i jest Sebastian. Sebastian.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
No to chodźmy. Let's go.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
No rzeczywiście z nią ciężko.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
On już na zewnątrz?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Okej. A nigdzie jesteś na dworze czy w środku? Chyba w środku.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
No, taka kurde patowa sytuacja delikatnie
Why will
rzecz
he not
biorąc.
listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
No dobra. No ale to jeśli była jakaś czarna magia,
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
to
They've
może
been
kurde,
digging for something.
to może ja coś jestem w stanie zobaczyć, skoro widzę starożytną magię.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Wyzwanie powiedział, złapuj, rzuć rozbrojoną broń. Wykonaj
Ranrock
wobec
knows
sposób
what he's
bliski.
doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You
To oni tu są.
Expelliarmus. I will make
A masz.
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
O ty.
What an unfortunate disappointment! Are you sure you're not a friend?
A masz się nie zgubił.
You would never.
Kurde.
I will have my revenge!
Już całkiem guziki mi się pomerdały. Już nie wiedziałem co klikać. Dobra, tym razem się uda. Na pewno się tym razem uda. Gdzie on jest ten jeden? Inaczej co to zrobimy?
Accio! Confringo! Defender! Confringo!
Wow. Dobry początek.
Expelliarmus!
Na razie nie chcę go z nich wysadzać. Poszukać czegoś mocniejszego. Na przykład jego.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
A masz.
Defender!
Wszyscy? Czy ktoś jeszcze coś chce?
Won't get away with it. You've made your last mistake. You fight about as well as a pug. Such arrogance.
O kurde. Dobra, moment, chwila.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Au, au.
How nice of you.
Incendio!
Too easy. Let's get this
O, tu
over
jeszcze
with.
jeden.
Get away.
Czemu ja nie użyłem tego wigilierowego? Tego Lisiru. O Boże! A! Dobra, tym razem się uda. No nowa, wszystko poważnie.
Expelliarmus!
Who's there?
Confringo! Defender! Protego!
Czego to się nie...
You know who you're dealing with.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
O! Pum. Pum.
Incendio!
I won't.
Expelliarmus!
Bum. Bum.
Confringo!
Au.
Incendio!
I won't rest.
Czego ty tego nie pijesz?
Dead.
A, bo nie mam już. No.
You've made your last mistake.
O, dobra, udało się. Teraz on.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Don't you try again.
Expelliarmus!
I can do this.
Incendio!
Such arrogance.
Defender!
Dobra. Aha, dobra, to było wspaniałe.
Too slow.
Na pewno to było zajebiste.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Mam. Dobra. I to go w końcu dokończę.
I will make
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
one less human to worry about.
Ostatni. O, jednak nie ostatni. Ostatni to będę teraz ja. Kogo się tu wziął jeszcze?
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Jak one miały po 20 któreś levele, no to niestety, no.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Wow.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Confringo! Defender!
No nareszcie. Wszyscy?
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Ja
I
też.
tried to warn you.
Ja pierdzielę, co to w ogóle było? Ale nie mieszkam sobie wszystkiego pozbierać.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
To może być
They
interesujące.
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
No to może być... Au, nie w tą stronę. A to już jest granica tego poszukiwania.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Okej. Nie wiem, co miałoby wnosić te wskazówki. A co on tam robi?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Dobra, pobawmy się w detektywów. Pewnie coś będzie, jakieś piwnice, jakieś przejście. Trzeba będzie je zbadać, jak nic.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
O,
Revelio.
co tu jeszcze może być ciekawego? Studnia i coś tu jest.
This well looks familiar.
No, studnia jest zagrzebana.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean?
Tak,
When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
bez kitu chyba. Tak. Tutaj była ta scena z tymi czarodziejami, co oni tą wodę
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone
That's
piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos!
Mówiłem, że będzie piwnica. Skąd on się tu wziął? Przecież nie przechodził koło mnie. To mój drugi tydzień w obozie. Każdego dnia przybywa więcej osób. Mogolscy lekarze oraz niektórzy nasi uzdrowiciele robią dla nich co mogą. Rozpacz jest wyczuwalna. Ci, którzy przeżyli zarazę, będą już zawsze żyli z ciężarem straty. Gorączka może minąć, skóra może się zrosnąć i zbliźnić, ale niszczycielska gorycz pozostaje. Widziałam mężczyznę przypominającego mego ojca, który stracił dziecko, nie potrafił sobie z tym poradzić. Chciałabym mu jakoś ulżyć. Zaczynam myśleć, że inni się mylą. Mam możliwość pomóc tym biednym duszom. To takie arbitralne, że nie pomagamy im pozbyć się tej udręki. To jest chyba to, co ona mówiła. Przybyłam tu dla nauki, ale chcę pomagać. Ta wewnętrzna sprzeczność jest przytłaczająca. Tak jakby magia chciała uzdrawiać, ale ja jej to uniemożliwiam. Czy powinnam stracić nadzieję, czy już zawsze będę żałować, że nic nie zrobiłam więcej? Nie mogę patrzeć im w oczy, wiedząc, że mogłam zdjąć im ten kamień z serca. Widziałam, jak ten mężczyzna opuszcza dziś obóz, ten, który przypominał mi ojca. Z pewnością nic wielkiego się nie stanie, jeśli mu pomogę. To przysłuży się moim badaniom, ale jako korzystny skutek uboczny pożytecznego wykorzystania moich umiejętności. Czyli jednak coś... Czyli jednak coś kombinowała. Czekaj. Widzę się. Będę się tam bawił w znikanie.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
O nie.
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Kolejna krypta.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Coraz co ciekawiej się widzę dzieje. No w sumie po co zasuwać naokoło kurde do Hogwartu, jak można sobie przejść przez okno.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
O.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note.
No brakuje dwóch obrazów, ale...
Let's have a look.
No dobra. Co to nam mówi? Kompletnie nic.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
No tak, no jesteśmy tutaj, co ćwiczyliśmy. O. Ciekawe. Bardzo ciekawe. No dobra, coś tu mamy jeszcze takiego, widzę. Oj, to w Hogwarcie. A, smyka. Dobra, to do smyka już pójdziemy w następnym odcinku. Także no, odcinek był, wydaje mi się, dość ciekawy. Wiem, że miało być o 10 odcinki, ale no mówię, zaspałem. Także odcinek za chwilę wlatuje. Trzymajcie się i pa pa.